Okay, this video is going to be about the OMAD diet. So we'll start the OMAD diet out here with some carrots. These are boiled carrots. About how long do you boil them for?
Around 40 minutes.
Okay. Really good.
Everything is organic.
Okay, here's some salad. I got a couple different types of salad.
2 different type of salad today.
Good to eat a lot of greens. Long-term cancer survivors like Chris Work, Ruth Hodgers would have a big bowl of salad. So I have 2 different types. So I got one which is more romaines, one which is more
Mix.
spring mix type of thing. This is OMAD diet, by the way, which means 1 meal a day. I only eat once a day, which I'm not saying is the healthiest thing in the world. I do it for convenience. It's like the Roman soldier diet. Roman soldiers were busy all day long. Work, march, set up camp. And then when it's dark, make a fire, cook their food, eat a big dinner, and go to bed. So, the morning's the best time to do academic work. I like to jump out of bed and just sit down in my chair and crank out a book. And I'll crank on in 12 hours. But usually what I do is I take a break in the afternoon. Afternoon is a great time to exercise. I usually walk on a treadmill for like 2.5 hours, do 7 or 8 miles, and I'll read a book. Okay, then in the evening it's time for social stuff. It's time for the missus. It's time for dinner. Whatever social conversations are going on. Also, I'll make a couple YouTube videos first before dinner. And I like it that way. So the convenience of the OMAD diet is I put all the eating into one time of the day, at night.
At 9 p.m. Exactly at 9 p.m.
Yeah, that's when we usually eat. Okay, ideally I'd like to eat earlier. She's trying to get me to go to bed earlier. It'd be better for me to go to bed earlier. I'm kind of a workaholic. So I'd ideally like to start dinner at 8:30. In a perfect world, I'd start it even earlier. But I got to work so much. I'm working full time as a clinical MD. Then I'm making this YouTube channel. Then I'm writing all these books. And then I got to spend time with her. So by the time I do all these things, there's not that much time. But anyways, the OMAD diet, 1 meal a day diet, makes it real convenient. And so I do eat a lot of food. I crank through these salads pretty fast. If you're trying to lose weight, you would eat the salad first because it's lowest caloric density, like 0.1 calorie per gram. All right. If you were trying to gain weight, you'd eat a high caloric density. Everything I eat is all low caloric density. It's all low fat foods. So you got your salads. Next thing I'll eat is sweet potatoes. I love sweet potatoes.
Every day I cooked 3 pounds of sweet potatoes for Peter.
Yeah, and how do you cook them?
Regular potato, honey.
How do you cook them? They don't know. How do you cook them?
Honey, everyone knows.
You just boil them. No, they don't. They might think you bake them.
No, just cook it.
How long you gotta boil them for usually?
45 minutes. And we are using only reverse osmosis water for cooking.
Yeah.
Not the tap water.
And what type of container?
Tap water is full of chemicals.
Yeah, and stainless steel too. Yeah. Anyway, sweet potatoes are great. They only have 4.5% of calories from protein. Only got 1% of calories from fat. So they make you skinny. You get all the protein you need. They're good to feed like a kidney failure patient too, to lower their protein load. I don't eat the skins. I used to eat the skins. I don't eat the skins anymore. They taste really good. McDougall said they're the healthiest food in the world. He said until you've tried only eating sweet potatoes and nothing else for 4 months, you haven't tried the ultimate in diet therapy. Of course, it could be healthy to fast for a little while first, like with Dr. Goldhamer and Doug Lyle over at True North. Kind of resets your taste buds. But, if you want to lower your protein intake and lower your fat intake, sweet potatoes are one of the best things you could eat. And they taste good. You can just eat them by themselves.
I love gold potatoes. I'm eating with the skin.
Yeah, gold potatoes are really good too. They go better with other things. You know, the gold potatoes are more easy to mix.
Yes.
You can mix them with a lot of stuff.
And skin from potatoes contains a lot of vitamins either.
Yeah, I like the gold potatoes too. I'm perfectly happy to eat those. Don't have to be sweet potatoes. And the potatoes being like tubers from the ground, they're one of the most nutritionally complete foods. McDougall says they're the most nutritionally complete food. They got everything in reasonable amounts in them, except for B12. And B12 is this whole controversial thing that we're not going to get into today. Actually, let me have some of the rice and blueberries. Alright, now I'm just going to show you, I really like eating rice and blueberries. So, here, let's see if I can get it where you can see it good. It's just rice and blueberries, and I eat a ton of them, you know.
Yeah.
My old ex-wife used to call it a Shrek bowl, you know, this big-ass bowl. I would walk around eating it, and they all thought that was pretty funny at my old place, at the old wife. This wife's a lot better. She's a lot nicer. A million times nicer, at least for now. Hopefully that'll last. We'll see. You know, but she's been real good. I'm very happy with her.
Peter doesn't like when the food is really warm, so this is the reason that I put the blueberries to the rice.
Yeah, otherwise it's too hot. And the blueberries taste good, and I get the fruit. Blueberries has one of the highest ORAC ratings of antioxidants. I'm trying to get some variety here, so they taste good, and they're not too sweet. They're sweet enough that they taste extra good, but they're not so sweet that they give you cavities. And I'll pound down 2 or 3 bags of them, you know. I mean,
Two of them.
Yeah, 2 or 3. Well, it depends on the day. So we're talking a lot of blueberries. In the ballpark, anywhere from 24 to even as much as 4 of them. So we're talking anywhere from 24 to 48 ounces of blueberries. And, you know, it's keeping me healthy. Most patients in my age, in their 60s, they're, you know, they're not doing so well. They're cognitively slow. They're physically weak, hypertensive, diabetic. I don't have any of those conditions. So I'm real happy with this. White rice has only 1% of calories from fat. So look at these Asians. 1 billion out of 1 billion of them are skinny. Asians used to eat about 90% of their calories from white rice. Then the rest from, you know, fruits, vegetables, maybe a tiny bit of meat. And like I said, 1 billion out of 1 billion are skinny with that, and they didn't have any type 2 diabetes. They had hypertension, the Japanese, because they're smoking like chimneys and they're eating 12 to 14 grams a day of sodium. But other than that, it makes them pretty healthy. And you need to eat more than just white rice. There's, you know, you're missing thiamine. You could get beriberi if you don't eat other things. But white rice is so simple. It's like eating water. It also has 1% of calories from fat, so it makes you skinny. You want to be skinny? Eat sweet potatoes, regular potatoes, and white rice. Fruits also tend to make you skinny. The lower the percentage of calories from fat, the skinnier you get. So everything I eat is really low in fat. My total dietary fat is probably about 3% or something. That's why I'm so skinny. I'm about 5'9", about 158 pounds. I weigh like what I did in high school. And I know I'm doing okay in terms of strength because my strength is good, you know. And I keep on getting stronger. Okay, let's see what else here. How about the vegetables, please? Okay, so I like eating a variety of vegetables. I just mix them all together. Everything I eat is organic. I'll only eat organic because there's so much. Non-organic foods got so many toxins. Like organic corn is good. Non-organic corn, it's going to have atrazine sprayed on it. It's going to be BT corn, Bacillus thuringiensis corn, you know, that pops the intestinal lining of an insect and is bad for our intestinal lining. So I don't like that.
There are a mix of vegetables. I like frozen vegetables because
So there's a lot. This is a big bowl. Not as big as a Shrek bowl, but it's a big bowl. Okay, we're gonna mix these right here. So here's beans. These are a bunch of lentils, and these are a bunch of pasta. And I like to mix the pasta and the beans. The beans are lentils. Lentils have about 3% of calories from fat. So here's that combination of pasta and lentils there. You can see it swimming around there. You see the pasta. If I can elevate some of the pasta here. I'll pick one up here. Here's the pasta. So the beans are 3% of calories from fat. I don't know what the pasta is, but it's real low. So like I said, my total fat's probably about 2% of calories from fat.
I like organic pasta from Italy.
Yeah, I like it. It definitely has to be organic and has to have a single ingredient only. So I'll just chow this stuff down. And then my energy is really good. Oh, excuse me for being a slob, but Proszę. Okay, let's see here. So my energy is real good with this diet. I can run 50 flights of stairs pretty easy, walk 8 miles like I'm walking the park and lift weights afterwards. So she's taking good care of me, and I really appreciate it. She pointed out that too. She goes, "Look how good you look now. You look like shit before you married me." She says, "You were too skinny. You look sad and depressed. Now you look a lot better." So I got to give her credit. I think I do look better than I did when I was divorced and sad. She actually took photographs of all my. She did screenshots of all my pictures when I look sad, and she put them up on the refrigerator. And then next to that, she put all the pictures since I've been married. And she's like, "See how much better you look. Don't give me shit."
It's a reminder, little reminder.
Yes, I appreciate her very much. Let's see. And this is about it. I don't eat any dessert. This stuff all tastes good to me. I love this diet because some people say, "Oh, you must be miserable eating a vegan diet." No, I love the vegan diet. And you know what else I love? I'm in my 60s, and I'm healthy, and I'm strong, and I'm smart, and I'm mentally quick, and I'm energetic, and I got a gorgeous young wife. Let me tell you something. All these guys are eating high-fat diets and the meat and diets. By the time they're in their 60s, most of them are overweight and fat. All of them, virtually almost all of them, are hypertensive, pre-diabetic, diabetic, coronary arteries. They're going for angioplasty, stents. Lots of my friends are always calling me problems with their angioplasty, their stents, their diabetes, all this stuff. And I'm just like, I can tell you, and it's not just the patients, it's the doctors too. I got a bunch of family members. They're fat and diabetic, sleep apnea, hypertensive. I got doctor cousins in Puerto Rico, and they're diabetic. I tell them, "Look, man, I can teach you how to cure it." And they go, "Oh, it's okay. The medicines are getting better." And my other Puerto Rican cousin says, "Oh, I'm a vegetarian." He says, "I eat the cow eats the grass and I eat the cow, so I'm a vegetarian." I'm like, they think that's funny, but they're fat and sick. So I think it's a good deal. Out of all the doctors, nurses, technologists, everybody I know, my age, I'm aging better than all of them. Knock on wood, hopefully that'll continue. Who the hell knows? I could get hit by a car tomorrow. But be that as it may, I'm aging better than all of them, okay? And things are good, and I'm grateful, and I'm happy. Anyways, any other food? I think this is it for tonight, right? All right, anything else you want to say?
No.
All right, well, this is the OMAD diet, 1 meal a day diet, and I like it for the convenience. What's bad about it? Well, because I'm eating all the food at night, I'm getting more hydrated at night, so I'll have to wake up the void once at night, at least once at night, sometimes twice, and on a bad day, 3 times. But that's especially if I drink a bunch of beet juice or something else. I don't usually drink beet juice, but on certain special occasions I do. Or if I get hypoglycemic, I do. I usually guzzle down about an 8-ounce cup of reverse osmosis water in the morning to hydrate myself. I'll often guzzle down another 8-ounce cup of reverse osmosis water when I come home from work to hydrate myself. I work pretty intense as a clinical doctor. You know, I don't even eat lunch, just crank. Because I have to, because I'm busy. Let's see, what else? And that's it. It works well for me. It enables me to have a lifestyle. I mean, because it's like a miracle that I've written all these books, made all these videos. And the reason I could do it is because I'm so simple and I'm so disciplined. And I really don't do much else. She gets pissed off at me because I'm so boring. At first, she didn't like it. She's like, you are so goddamn boring. Why don't you want to do more things? But now she gets it. And even though she thinks I'm a little boring, she likes it because she knows where I'm at. I'm not at the racetrack. I'm not gambling. I'm not chasing other women. I'm not at the bar getting drunk. She knows I'll be sitting at my desk working on my next book or my next video. So she likes it. I'm predictable for her. Because that's kind of like what she wants, to control me. You know how women are. They love to control the man, and she's pretty good at controlling me. But it's a pleasure.
People are eating a lot of beans, a lot of proteins now because they're thinking that they need it for energy. What is not the truth. I'm not eating any beans. I'm going to the fitness club a couple times a week. I'm playing pickleball, and my energy level is really high.
Yeah, she's got good energy. All right, well, that's pretty much the scoop here, and you can see there's plenty of variety, all the nutrients you can want. The only thing that we're maybe not getting from this meal is B12, and that's a big controversial subject. I haven't fully resolved the B12 issue. I'm still taking the tiniest amount, like one little tab every 2 months, okay? Whereas I used to take like 4 or 5 1 month, and so I've totally reduced it a long time ago. And I've been doing great, but I just see some neurologists saying people really need it, and they've seen people reverse disease with it, and I've heard some other doctors say that as well. I'm not sure if that was a placebo effect, but I haven't given it up completely. I've almost given it up completely, but not completely. Eventually I might give it up, because you say to yourself, all these vegan animals, they don't have a meat source. And I know there's the dirt soil bacteria, but I haven't fully figured it out yet. There's a lot of contradictory information on B12. But anyways, this is all the plant foods, and so this is a starch, the sweet potatoes, the pasta and the beans are a starch, the rice is a starch, the mixed vegetables are mostly vegetables, but you know, carrots are a little bit starch-like, the peas are a starch, the corn is a starch, so it's almost like mixed starches. And here's the carrots, the boiled carrots. So, and then I think I showed you, the blueberries that go with the white rice. The blueberries are fruit, so I'm getting a fruit there. So I'm getting something from all the different food groups. So we moved the salads away. There's not enough room on the table. But she's a wonderful cook. She's a wonderful wife. I'm very grateful to her. I'm a very lucky man. I really appreciate it, and I love her very much. So anyways, thanks for having dinner with us.